So they found aliens yesterday.
I saw that, and you know what's funny? And I was I was flipping through the channels last night, and I wanted to hear about the aliens just because it's comforting.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's a type of news for like that, and it is. People say it's a distraction, but it's more like it's an effective distraction. Distract me with that. I don't give a fuck.
I think people need it bad.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I think society needs that bad.
Yeah, right. And I saw Cuomo, the News Nation show, and I'm like, well, he's probably talking about the aliens.
That's our boy.
I put it on. It's like I hit, and the show had already started. And I turn it on, and as I turn it on, he's sitting there, and he goes, "Aliens!" Just like immediately.
Did he crush it?
Yeah, his show is like,
We love him.
the new show is.
Folks, we love him.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I didn't really watch because I didn't get cable until the pandemic.
Yeah.
And at that point, CNN was it's all just COVID bullshit. I don't care, Like,
Yeah.
and then nobody's watching full news programs. So I can't really compare as if I've watched whole episodes of his old CNN show. The new show is much better.
Well, I was watching it during COVID because I was back home with my parents. They were just religiously watching.
No, it's just he's like, look, if it's nothing, tell us. Stop not telling us whether there's aliens or not.
He's my best friend.
Yeah, and he brings a guy on.
I hope that doesn't offend you.
I think they should tell us about the aliens.
So sick.
That's what the news should be. Are there
I
aliens?
agree.
Give us the damn answers.
Yeah, yes or no.
Yeah.
Drop the shit.
Yeah.
Isn't Biden like pro like X-Files, like releasing alien shit? That was like one of his platform points.
Was that
Or was it Hillary? Maybe Hillary was. One of the two of them were like pro like declassifying Area 51 shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't understand the motivation with any of that.
What do you mean?
I don't know. What does it matter? Like, is that because
Because it would be
how many-
awesome.
how
It'd
many
make everyone feel awesome.
How many votes is that going to get you?
I think it's more altruistic.
I think it's more.
Can you imagine being alive in the fucking moon landing 1969?
Well, I'll tell you this.
It would have been so awesome.
This is probably what it is. Is like, obviously with January 6th, I mean, you can blame Trump, but a lot of that's like buttressed by this QAnon thing. And I still don't know what QAnon was, whether it's like just an individual or a couple of people having fun and it like grew into this big thing.
The theory is naval intelligence.
Yeah, or it's something deliberate by the government,
That makes sense. I mean,
Either way, it's like, if you recognize that like the power conspiracy theories now have, especially like when everybody that lived through 9/11 and was young enough to be like susceptible to loose change, is an adult, like conspiracy theories do have like real measurable power, right? So how do you like take that back and then also take that power back and then also like nullify it? And the easiest answer is like you start with the UFO guys. UFO guys make Bigfoot real, all of these things, because like now it's this sort of like bizarro world where you can like gain credibility by engaging in conspiracy theories. So if you have people like in the center or on the left, or people who live in the world of like, supposed truth or whatever, engaging in these things, it shows their willingness to ask questions that are inherently absurd. And by doing that, then maybe, it's like if you can overwrite like QAnon stuff or right-wing conspiracy theories with like a large popular belief in something like aliens or Bigfoot or whatever.
so you're.
It's like it's noise. It creates noise, but
But what
specifically to
if
counter.
human beings found out we're not alone? That would be awesome. And if we were alive for it,
That's what I mean. So it's working on you.
yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
If I was alive when they landed on the moon, I would have thought that was the coolest shit ever. I asked my dad, I was like, do you think the moon landing was fake?
Yeah.
And he like almost started crying. He was like, if it is fake, it would like really hurt. Because it was so awesome to be like a fucking kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that people like shit seems really sad. People seem very lonely,
Yeah.
and there's a. I don't think
we don't have effective. I would say liberal conspiracy theories. It's like they were all directed at Trump, and that didn't really. I mean, aside from like a couple of like theme accounts on
Russia.
Twitter. Yeah, nobody cares about Russiagate.
I mean, a lot of people did.
It's a war for.
Everyone that
conspiracies.
watched Maddo did.
It's a private war for like these conspiracies. If Biden can make himself the UFO guy, That's in some people's minds that adds credibility to them because it's.
I know what you're saying, and you're probably right, but I'm just sick of being so cynical. I think it would be so cool
If what, aliens were real?
if we found aliens while we were alive.
But we have cool shit here.
Like what?
Like whatever's at the fucking
studio?
bottom of the ocean. Or what the fuck is an octopus?
It's crazy.
They're
It's crazy.
insane.
It's crazy.
We already have whatever people are like.
Their brain is their entire
it's
body.
their entire body.
And you can
They-
cut off their arm and they're still alive.
They're doing fucking like tool laser shows inside of their body at all times.
They're
There's,
unreal.
Like fucking like pyramids and like fog machines
Yeah.
and all this shit. And then all they're doing is like eating crabs. They're using all of that. They evolved all of this stuff. I don't buy it. That nature would evolve all of these systems so that this thing can be like, oh, fucking, ooh, oysters.
If a fucking spaceship came down and landed on Earth, it would be fucking sick.
Yeah, but you don't care about octopuses now. You can go right now to the aquarium and see one.
I watched the fucking South African guy,
Who?
the octopus
Bear
teacher.
Grylls?
No, the documentary on Netflix about the guy that
He teaches octopus?
no, he goes swimming every day with an octopus.
What I
and
would
then he
wanna see-
experiences its death.
You
and-
want to talk about media being dead? What I would love to see is a remake of Radio, but instead of a mentally disabled African American man, it's an octopus.
Mhm.
It's one of those just fucking trippy octopi that has lights and stuff.
And then it's the manager of the team.
The hell is wrong with that boy?
He's just in a tank. They
Something
just
ain't
wheel him
right
around.
with that boy. And it just, yeah, it gets one of the footballs. It like kind of slimes onto the field and gets one of the footballs. And then all of the jocks start beating it with broomsticks.
Yeah, look at this freak.
And Ed Harris is like, "Hey, leave that boy alone."
Yeah, he's
like,
different.
What's your name, son? And he's just not talking.
He can't
or
talk.
whatever.
No,
And
but he has like
Finally takes
telepathy
the
or something.
octopus home, and his mom's like, they say they ain't know what's wrong with the boy.
Mm-hmm.
He just light up a bunch of different colors. They say he ain't got no central nervous system.
Mm-hmm.
His whole body is a brain. So you saying he's as smart as we are? Well, it ain't like that. But if you cut off one of his arms, it'll still go find crabs to eat. You know? That would be the movie.
That'd be a good movie.
Yeah.
Nick,
And they're like, you're ruining the football team because you're too obsessed with Radio. He's still named Radio. Octo Radio.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wait, is he in like a tank that they wheel around? Or does he exist on like the dry land?
He can breathe.
He can breathe?
Yeah, he can breathe air.
And he walks on all 8?
I think he's just sort of like gooey, kind of like
It's
the way
crazy.
you
They're like, no,
the way you move around.
we've been doing a lot of body work recently.
What?
Have you seen a change in me after all of our body work?
No.
Not at all.
What were you gonna say? Can I have the thing?
You watched every episode of Deep Space Nine.
No, I actually haven't. I've seen maybe 2 or 3 seasons.
Okay, you've watched so much Star Trek. How
I'm not a
sick
Star
would it
Trek
be?
guy.
How sick would it be?
I'm not a Star Trek guy any more than I'm like a fucking. Let me think of another show.
Simpsons.
No, because I'm definitely a Simpsons.
You're more Simpsons than.
Absolutely, that show is very important to me. But I'm a Star Trek guy to the same extent I'm a, let's say a beyond belief fact or fiction guy. Actually, I've seen more of that show.
That's not possible. There's thousands of. I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds of episodes of Star Trek. There's probably 100 episodes of that show.
No, it was on for like 7 seasons.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is that the one with?
John it's with Commander
so
Riker.
that's just Star Trek.
It's not just.
That's
Star
just
Trek.
a Star Trek, dude.
It's not.
That's just Star
First
Trek.
of all, it's originally it was James Brolin.
That guy's a hot man.
No, not Josh Brolin. James Brolin.
Oh, Silver Fox. Double A beep beep MCO.
Double AAV, double A honk honk VE.
That's Streisand's man. Double A.
Double A honk honk VE.
I get what you're saying about conspiracy theories, but like, I wouldn't put it on the same level as something that just. Life is sad and confusing, and conspiracy theories give you explanations and tie them up with a bow, and it makes people feel better. But it's not the same as a fucking alien landing.
Yeah, I mean, there's an idea.
And getting him on TAFs?
People use fucking conspiracy theories to turn away from like the injustices you're like complicit in, either under capitalism or because you live in a country that bombs the shit out of other countries, saying, oh, well, it's aliens or the Illuminati or whatever. I mean, you know.